How's it going, everyone? I found this degenerate ass deck online and managed to win a duel with it, so I wanted to go over it just a little bit, just to raise awareness because as a larger Yugi tuber myself, I feel like my influence really reaches out to the 3 to 4 people that watch the videos that I put out, and thought that this would be fun and give them just another reason to think that I'm an awful human being who shouldn't be playing video games. So the whole point of this deck, it is an Exodia deck with the Blue Eyes engine and then a lot more draw cards and a lot of things that are legal here, or at least additional copies of things that are legal here that aren't really legal in the OCG. Now, the main point of this deck is, what's more fun than having fun in a video game? Making sure someone else doesn't. And that's really the whole strategy here by trying to get an FTK with Exodia. So we start here with our basic 5 pieces. And then, of course, we got our Blue Eyes here, Whitestone of Legend, just to cycle them to your hand so we can get things like trading going off as well. Cards of Continents, 2 I think is pretty good here, because any more than that, you're just going to start bricking every once in a while. 3 Upstarts, obviously, it's just free to, really trim this deck down to 37 cards outside of 40. Tune Table of Contents here, just again, cycling things out. And searching out the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon to, again, go into the trade-in. Now, Royal Magical Library, we're playing 3 copies because you definitely want to get this out on the field as soon as possible before you start just ripping spell cards and stuff like that. But if you don't have it, it can still work. I just want to say it's the most consistent. 3 copies of Dark World Dealings. Now, we also have this card here, Into the Void, and I think this is where my version of the deck going forward is really going to differ from the video that I'll link in the description that I stole this from online. Because I'm thinking, I'm not really thinking that this is too good, just because it's kind of a big gamble of, hey, you either knock it out of the park on this turn, or you are just done. So I would recommend playing a Pot of Avarice over a 3rd copy of Into the Void, just so that if you do have to gamble it all on Into the Void, you can cycle some of these cards back into your hand, or at least into the deck, and then draw 2 more. Now, the other big combo here that we have is Chicken Game, Pseudospace, and then also Terraforming, just to get into it a little sooner. So with Chicken Game, paying the 1,000 life points to draw a card is fantastic. You can do that as often as you want, but what you can do with Pseudospace, you can get rid of, so you can replace Chicken Game, send it to the graveyard, use Pseudospace to copy the effect, and then just continue paying the 1,000 life points to continue to draw extra cards. Got a Magical Mallet here, just kind of like a big reset, and then obviously your Pot of Duality, just using it just to, get that extra 1 card out of the 3 that you're looking for here. So with this kind of overview done, we're going to slide into a replay that I had. I feel like a degenerate. I'm no longer playing it online. However, I do think that it is fun if you and your friends are just trolling each other. I wouldn't put a random through this. It's not a good time. And I will be playing this on fast forward, or else we'll all just be sitting here for about 8 minutes. But yeah, enjoy. And as you can see, we got the FTK off there. Kind of miserable to play against. He did have the infinite impermanence there right at the end, but luckily we were just able to, you know, still get off a trade-in on one of the blue eyes that we had in our hand, pull off some pseudo space, get some chicken game action in there, and draw the last card that we needed. It was actually the second to last card in our entire deck was the last piece of Exodia, so we got kind of lucky there. I would also say a little unlucky. But that's going to be it for today. Let me know how degenerate this is in the comments below, how much you hate me, and recommend some ways I can make this better. I'm terrible at Yugioh. Usually I run some sort of pendulum, perform repel, BS, but I'm pretty terrible at it. So any tips appreciated, and thanks guys for having a good day.